Welcome to another episode of the City Skylines series. Almost couldn't remember what game I was playing here for a second. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to save this save. We're gonna see. I'm gonna try again. This is like fourth time or something. So first thing I'm gonna do is show you what a difference having despawning turned on does. This is what happens when we have it turned off, and that's what happens when you have it turned on. Now, I think one of the reasons we're failing is because nothing can move, and I don't feel bad turning it on briefly to try to help, because it's not technically part of this, how it was built to be played. It's a decision I had decided to add on myself. So, I don't mind turning it on to see if we can keep the population up, because that's where I continue to fail. So first off, I want to try to connect these roads to try to give these trucks, these guys, more ways to get around that doesn't involve going through this, and this. Next thing I want to do is make it so... I don't know how to do this without rearranging this whole thing. I'm having a problem where all the vehicles want to take this route and then across instead of going forward and around. So all of the traffic is getting piled up here because there's an intersection, and I don't want that, but I don't know how to make them not do that. Except for maybe saying this lane can only go forward. So maybe by making them have to go all the way up here and back, that'll change their minds? We'll see. It's a temporary change until I can rearrange this whole thing, but I don't want to take away any houses. We'll just have to wait. Another thing that I'm going to change, that I've changed in my other ones, but haven't gotten to see how it works, is I don't want this outer circle to be a roundabout, because it's making it so that if people want to go certain places they have to go through this middle bit, and it's not handling that well. So I'm gonna make it so that they can only grab this. I want them only going forward or turning. So if we grab this, they can only go that direction or like that, so that we can make it so that they just go through. Oops, wrong one. Yeah, like so. Just give it a little more options. But a big priority is trying to make the land value of this area go up. Let's see. If we look at our cemeteries and where did I put that? We have a crematory. There he is. So, 7 vehicles for the crematorium, and then how many vehicles for the cemetery? 10. Okay, so let's get another cemetery and put that over here. Like that. Get more of the dead out of this area, and then let's also add a school. Oh, the library is expensive. Let's see if we can get a library right here and see if that'll help the land value to stop the people that are here from leaving us. There. Let's see, does that help with land value? The other thing we could do is try putting some decorative trees around. Now these will get taken down if a house or any kind of building is built somewhere. So it may look like there's a lot right here, but they'll get cleared out, so it'll look more natural as we get a population back. See, as you can see right in this area, that's more what it'll look like once all of the houses are back. But it may increase the land value. If we look here, you can see the land value. We've got anything on the river is going to do well, so green's better, and anywhere like where there's pollution, it'll be all white, so it's not as good. Let's see if that helps. I don't know what else to do for these guys. They have every need taken care of. We've got trees on their streets. Do trees help with the look of it? Yeah, it increases land value. Okay. So yeah, I don't know what else to do for them. And while there's only one house to get destroyed, I want to add another road there. Eventually I want there to be like a 2-lane both directions all the way up. So it'll be a 4-lane road, but for now that's just gonna have to do. Ooh, land value got better. I don't know if it was the library or the trees, but it helped a little bit. This guy needs better land value and the police. Don't know why. Because there is a station right here, so I don't know why it's... Probably just because the traffic was so bad there for a bit. Okay, we're in the positive briefly. Another thing I might do is up the budget of the hospital related stuff, which is what this is under. So that'll give them, all of them, more vehicles. So now that that one has 3 more vehicles. What about this guy? It's got 2 more vehicles, so we've got more vehicles out. Try to pick up the dead. Let's go ahead and draw a road from here to there so we can get rid of that. So no one's stopping there. People are stopping here. Why? Let's go ahead and say go on through. What speed is this roundabout? Speed? 100? Maybe I'll take this down to 60. May seem a little counterintuitive, but I think with them not flying around at 100 miles an hour will allow more vehicles on and off. So that might be good. You guys can go ahead and go through. Go ahead and block that intersection. Do it. Not what I wanted. This. See, they're all piling up in that one lane for some reason. So a trick you can do is say, go ahead, you can switch lanes in the intersection. Continue to do that all the way around. Yeah, and then what we can do is do the, turn this into a turn-only lane. Normally, you can't do this unless you do the... tell them they can change during these nodes, because otherwise you're forcing them, like, if you come off, you have to go right off. But by saying, you know, you can pick your lane as you come into the intersection, you can do this. But it'll just force them to use more lanes by making them be a little more smart about their lane changes. So as you can see, some people are coming out. Oh, no, they're all going to just merge later. Alright, whatever. Hearing protection. That's something we could look at. Oh. It's real noisy around here. These are industries, and they're always very loud. Now this could probably be helped. First, I don't know if I want all of these on the roundabout. Like that. Yes, so this person thinks it's too loud. So what we can do is get the lane that it has and then make it into trees. That helps make it a little more quiet. And increases the land value, so it's a bonus. There we go. Help them out for a little bit. Hopefully that'll make them feel better. Check the population. Alright. Problem is I get it going and then I'm like, good! Now I can just continue what I was doing, and then they'll leave me because I wasn't paying attention. Well, this is annoying. Yeah, you know what? You could just be deleted for doing that. Alright, so how many nodes do we have? Okay. You can switch over one lane at a time, please. No 3-lane changes. Thank you. That's better. Because it could change anywhere else. They don't need to go 3 lanes at the very beginning. You can get out of the turn lane if you need to, or into it. That's it. There we go. Much better. Alright. Have we fixed this right here? Nope. Alright, let's go ahead. You can only go here. You can only go here. And you can only go here. So some of these people, as you can see, are turning out because they're like, oh, there's other lanes that don't turn. I guess I'll use those instead. Alright. Check the population. We're good. I'm going to become real paranoid about that here soon. Alright. What is causing... Oh. Has this area been fixed? Nope. Alright. You can only go here. You can only go forward. And you can only go forward. Please stop getting in everyone's way. Let's move this little turn here and make it a little smoother. So people don't have to slow down quite so much. There we go. What? What? Okay. I don't know. Alright, we gotta do this again. You can only choose one lane at a time. You can go here, here. Here, here, or here. Or... here, or here. No 3 lanes of traffic. Crossing is bad. A little better. Okay. Now back to this direction. Now what's clogging it? Intersection. It's working pretty well. It's nice to have this turn-only lane because they're going straight through. I might actually tell them they can do that. Go ahead and just go through a blocked intersection. Because not a whole lot of traffic is coming around right here. Most of it is going off onto the highway with an occasional vehicle. So it should be okay. This guy's gonna be here for a very long time, I think. But eventually this will get moving and this won't be as much of a problem. A couple more of these only change one lane at a time, please. Because we get vehicles like these trucks going from the outer lane to this lane and they just block the whole road. So, I don't need that in my life. Please stop being dumb. Again, a lot of these problems won't be problems when there's less traffic. Okay, so now we're piling up here. I wonder if we could add just a little slip lane. Like the population. Okay, we're good. Want a little slip lane from here there. Let's see what that does for us. And then make sure that this is a turn-only lane. They seem to be ignoring me. This is a turn-only lane, all of them going forward anyway. Turn. Forward. Forward. Alright, let's see if that works. Yes, please stop ignoring what I say. Thank you. Oh, you can go through right here. No need to wait. Just do it. Is there a stop? There is a stoplight. Alright, let's turn that off. No stoplight, please. Let's make sure no one's getting in anyone's way. Nope, right there. Oh, there's a stoplight over here too. Let's go ahead and turn that one off. Like so. Just do it. Just commit and go. We don't need to follow real world logic. Should probably make this walkway look better. Okay. Working a little bit better. Little roundabout? Probably. 2-lane road. Ooh, not that big. Let's get it almost as small as it gets. Throw that there. Just keep things going. There we go. Like, excuse you, could you please get off the road? Thanks. Also you. Don't want it. Alright. Maybe that'll help a little bit. So right now I'm trying to build up our forestry area to produce more of the forest related stuff, because right now, because there's so few trees in the area, they have to import the wood to make their products. If we can make it so there's more trees, they'll utilize that better. And I had to delete a couple of buildings here, but that's okay, because if we go natural resource, you can see where these dark green is where good forestry stuff is, and when we delete it, it's naked. It's bare because there's no trees. So if I then bring in my tree brush and do something like this, we can fill it in and we can make this a forest, they'll utilize that. And since we have a need for industry, that should fill up again pretty quickly. But it'll be a different type of industry. So now you can see it's got trees now instead, because it's actually got forest around it. And I'll slowly do this over here over time. Fill in more trees to make that area make sense. Oh, alright. This is going so much better. Let's see, how is everybody doing? Got everyone going through here. What's happening here? So what we could do is... The reason there's so many lanes here, and I hate it, it's because of how thick the road is. If I was to remove it, a lot of these buildings would be lost. I don't want that. But if we go ahead and do something like this, we could turn off the stoplight. There we go. So we turn that stoplight off. Changed my mind about this being a roundabout. So we'll just make it so these guys don't turn. Is there anyone? Oh, I guess we need to leave that as a turn. Let's just see if this works better. Because I was like trying to path for the cars and they just weren't working with all those lanes of traffic. So maybe this will work a little better. I think one thing I'm going to do is remove this street. Like that, and then make it connect up here. Like that. Yeah, cleared that up a little bit. This is gonna be a problem soon, but it'll have to do for now. Let's see, is there any other hot spots? Check the population. Alright, we're still good. It's going a little better. It's still not great, but it's the best we could do for now. Alright, now we're back over here. Struggling to get through this roundabout. Let's see about the speed on this one as well. Same reason. Oh, that's the down below road. Alright, I'll have to turn that back on. Oops, and that one. I'll change all of the numbers. I think that one's underground and that one. There we go. This has helped quite a bit. Having them be able to come into this directly. Now we're just having trouble people getting out. But traffic's doing okay. Let's check on how everyone's doing for their needs. Still waiting for some bodies to be picked up. But over here it's doing much better. Pretty much everywhere besides that spot is doing better for their dead. Oh, Lord, that road is not connected to anything. Alright. Get rid of that. Like, why do they need the police? Alright. So I think it means we can bring our budget down. Back to 100%. Man. I'm glad we were able to come back from that. I didn't think we would. Let's get rid of some more of this industry and build it up a bit better. There we go, look at that. That's a good looking forestry area. That's better. The other thing that's really nice about this modded tool is it allows me to paint outside of the borders so I can kind of make the forest look like it makes sense where it is, opposed to just being like plopping down a bunch of trees and being like, yes, a forest just happens to exist here. So, does these trees take it down from the wind? Wind is here. No, it seems to be doing fine. Okay. Well, things are looking up. That's good. So glad things are going better. I didn't think I'd be able to save this save, to be honest. Like I said, I've done this. This is the 5th recording of this episode. This is the first one where it's actually functioning. Where I haven't failed within the first 13 minutes. Oh, I'm really glad. Now I'm afraid to turn off despawn. Things are going so well now, sort of. We're certainly going better. That's all that matters right now. Oh Lord. Guess we need to do this again. You guys are terrible. Look at that. Garbage. Over there? Anywhere else? No, just over in here. So let's see about placing another one of my recycling things. Maybe we'll throw it there. There. See if that helps a bit. So I want to try to start getting rid of these and moving them around so they're not all coming from the same areas, which as you can see causes problems. At least this road's getting well used, that's exciting. Question is are they using it for reasons I don't want them to be using it for? The wrong one. Grab this road. I may need to ban trucks. We'll see. But I think that will have to be something I figure out in the next episode. Now that we have a population that's not almost gone. It's not doing great, but it's not gone, so. Ooh, okay. This is where we're at right now for our goals. It's at 59, but I imagine once I turn off despawn, that'll get worse again. We did get the population up. And we have a population of... This is what has been failing us the most. I am always concerned about the 200 weeks, but... Oh well. I hope you guys have enjoyed this chaotic episode. And until next time, I hope you have a wonderful day.